All right, so I'm plugging PvP videos again. We've been posting them more often. I do say we because some of these are submitted gameplay, and I intend to make more of them. So if you're interested, go check it out. I'm going to plug it shamelessly because I enjoy making them. Let's start with the Lazarbeam Bundle. I don't really know who he is. I'm aware he's a big Fortnite creator, but I don't. His bundle's coming soon, so that'll be on March 4th. And we have a really interesting topic. So a while back, Magus was talking about how they were looking into extraterrestrial Rio, and I think we all know how that turned out. She is quite a bit stronger now, and he posted a comment to somebody that literally felt like it was talking to me, but it was basically saying that he'd love to hear about what other perks he thinks needs a buff. And that's great, because when he was teasing Rio, I completely tagged on Discord. I made a whole video, well, not video, but I made a whole thing about how I was actually interested in making a video on heroes that need a buff. And I feel like now that Magist is literally asking for it, I would be insane not to do that. Now, I'm not going to ask for recommendations again because a lot of people already, bumped my little heat map of a brain up. I don't even know if that is going to make sense to anybody, but I have a lot of heroes in mind that might be something of focus. But the collection book here is quite well organized, so I'll probably just skim through this and then take personal note of everything that I think needs a buff. Like, did you know that Bladestorm Enforcer only does 4 base energy damage per kunai? Now, like, exploding kunais is nice and all, but 4 base energy damage is disgusting. Like, that is basically nothing. I think that is actually around about the amount of damage that your pickaxe does, and I'm not bullshitting you. In fact, I want to double check something, because somebody said that shock towers, maybe not from Azealia Clark, are doing about 12 base damage, and I'm not actually certain if that's the case, and I probably should have checked this before reading, but I want to just know. Shock tower deals base 12 energy damage, and that's interesting because that is about the exact same amount of damage as the stunning and knocking back deals base 12 energy damage. And I know that this is a daily missions video, but we're getting into the thick of it. And that is actually what some rocket launchers got, and I mentioned it recently on my ground pounder video, and I tested this in game with a full party of friends and a shock tower bonus, the 30%. So this wasn't even scientific. My shock towers were doing about 19,000 with a 30% bonus and a full lobby. Now, I don't know if the full lobby affects that base 12 damage, but that means that 4 base damage, assuming 19,000 is just not even the real number, just being generous, that would be 1/3 of 19,000, which would be 6.3 repeating. So like 6,000 extra damage per kunai. That sounds like a lot, but it is not. The kunai itself does like 100k. So an extra, what do you get? 5 kunais? An extra 30k from Bladestorm Enforcer? That's really bad. So I don't know if you guys ever knew that he was a bad hero, but I feel like some engineer, developer at Epic just punched in 4 base energy damage and went, that's good, and then carried on with their day. That is not good. That literally needs to be minimum. I mean, give it the base 12 damage from earlier to actually be, like, useful. Maybe even 8. I don't know. I'm just saying that there are lots of examples of heroes, and I could literally make an entire video on it, as I mentioned. So that's just one example of many, and I think you guys might be interested in that. Pin a comment. I might pin a comment, or you guys pin a comment. Thumb up a comment if you guys really want me to cover that, because I think it would be a really good topic. My goodness, that's a very long intro. 75 V-Bucks today, so very nice. In these missions, by the way, so in the 116 zone in Twine and the 70 zone in Canny, if you guys are interested, there you go. BR shop, we'll check it out later. I didn't even see Raven and Ravage. We did see Athleisure Assassin, very cool. IO Attack is a brand new song, maybe not as exciting, but hey, new is new. And Zadie and Metalmouth is being noted to me by Archer, and Epic had It's Back in the shop. It has been 380 days since their release. I don't know if you missed them. I'm not sure that these are the most popular heroes in the game, skins, but either way, they are back. So if you're interested, feel free to use code Mista to check out. It really does support me. I very much so appreciate it when you guys use my code. Lets me keep doing this. Special Forces Banshee is also quite notable, and also the only real thing that I want to hone in on today. Lots of things available as per usual. I could make tons of videos about all of these things. Wink, nudge. I have playlists for that kind of thing. Do you know, actually, while we're on my channel over here, my playlist for like Save the World guides is over 300 videos long now. Yep, 301. That is a lot of content. I'm sorry if the whistle there just peaked the mic or something, but whoa, I didn't even realize I thought it was more, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, anyway, I think that just about covers it for that, but the Special Forces Banshee is what I wanted to hone in on, because she is very pairable with Major. So he would actually be, I just closed it, my bad, in the event people, right? Home base heroes. So Major Oswald Gives you that Warcry buff. With him in the lead and Banshee in support, that's the most damage you can do, because he doesn't give you any bonus damage in support. I kind of got that wrong in a recent video, but that is a great combo, and she is completely available in the 132 zone. And while we're on topic, I'll just skip ahead to that one, actually, because Banshee, if you don't have her, is a fantastic hero to go ahead and grab. Seriously, that 25% bonus damage, I use it for the Storm King all the time. In fact, my default question when I'm teaming up with people is, who's going to be running Warcry? And that is exactly what I'm talking about. And so that's a very, very good hero to grab. With all of that aside, let's get into the Broccoli Zone. I have nobody joining me today. I don't know why, but we're only going to be showing the 108 zones because that's all I can see. And we're getting to the end of the Ventures season for me. But do you guys know that we still have over a month? It's like April 4th when this season ends. So if you haven't even started, you have time, but I'd get on it. Just saying, if you haven't started yet and you have any inclination to finish, start now. You can do it comfortably if you start now. Legendary Survivor in the 108 zone, and then we have the Legendary Defender. Good for some training manuals, that one is. 4x drops are in the 124 4-player, and I think, yeah, the 4x perk up in the 140 zone. And that's pretty much it for the Venture zones that I can see. If there's anything more interesting, again, I showed Fortnite DB already. I link all those sites down below anyway if you guys want to check it out yourself. You guys can dive into that if there's anything you're looking for. A blue gas trap in Twine. I'm going to assume that was a mistake. And a no is available in the 76 category 3. Very, very strong SMG that is. And I think that just wraps it out for the lower level missions. We're going to skip ahead to the 108 zone because I took so long in the intro. We actually have a pretty decent single player mission. I've been pointing out more of these. 125 reperk and 95 legendary is pretty chill for a mission that's like, are pretty good for a mission that is as chill as a single player retrieve the data is in a 108 zone. You should be able to solo that like while watching one of my videos in the background. Should be a problem at all. Category 4 single player isn't quite as easy, but it is still nearly 200 perk up. As for the other 160s, 116s, we have a 40 V-Bucks, you know, it's Husk Stopper, can have that crit explosion, very good. 69 lightning in a bottle, nice. Plus 4x reperk and 4x reperk, plus a ton of reperk, so pretty decent missions down here, actually. And in the 124 zones, we just have a purple survivor. So in the 132, we have Banshee, as mentioned, go grab her, she's very strong. And in the 160s, in the 140s, we have 4x perk up, reperk, and Storm Shard. And the 160s have a 5x drops of rain, 5x lightning in a bottle, Storm Shard, and reperk. All of that is quite nice. And while we're on the topic of Storm King, Guardian Bull is something you really want to grab. That crit rating goes up to 50 and 17. I use them in support. In fact, we ran Storm King for a subscriber recently. So boom, that's my loadout. I also have a whole video on it. I'll try to link that down below. I will almost certainly forget. Comment if I do. If you're looking for it, it's just my Storm King guy. You've probably seen it. Statistically speaking, it's a quite popular video, but he's available in the 116 4-player. And in the 164 player, if you can access that, you probably have already done Storm King, but I don't care. He's available. Go grab him if you want. Wall Dynamo in the 46 zone, a bunch of uncommon perk up, which is really nice to see. Long Arm Enforcer is completely garbage. And the 52 category 4, if I can find it. Oh, category 3. Yeah, Neon Sniper Rifle. Very interesting sniper. It has a thermal scope. You can shoot through walls. Really cool. Worth grabbing, I think. Ceiling Gas Trap, bunch of epic perk up, Purple Survivor, really decent-ish missions throughout these 58 zones. Machinist Harper is really good for durability, trap durability that is. And in the 74 player, we have 4x drops of rain, which is really cool. And was there something along the way? Yeah, just another Wall Dynamo. And a couple of purple survivors in the 58 4-player. That just about wraps it up for the missions, you guys. There's nothing else to show in Plankerton or Stonewood, nothing that interesting. Llama Shop has weapon llamas if you're interested in that. And let's move on to BR. First video I've recorded solo in a while. I'm not even late today. I'm not streaming. We just finished the podcast, and Archer's not joining because I can see 140s now, and I just stepped on a granola wrapper. I think my trash can under my desk is full. I'm going to deal with that later. Metal Mask is available. There you go. In the bundle. You guys can go ahead and grab it today. I'm not personally interested in this set, but if you like what you see, feel free to use code Mista. I really do appreciate it. Athleisure Assassin, kicking it as usual. And, oh, there's Raven. I totally missed him. I didn't even see him. And there's Ravage as well. The whole set is here. Dream is chilling. And the Arcana Glider, which was given to people for free for that one thing a long time ago. And Shard Break remains to be one of the coolest wraps in the entire game. And of course, IO Attack. I don't listen to music, so I don't even get to hear this, but it's new. New is new. And the bundles that are usually here are still here. And I think the Alien Bundle and Flash seems to be like they're going to be hanging out with us for a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably post a video tomorrow, and if you're subscribed, you'll see it. And guys, I'll see you guys later.